Hello guys and welcome back to another deck showcase. Today we're gonna talk about Buu, but not the Buu that you expected. We're gonna play Babidi Fat Buu. This is quite a fun leader. I'm gonna comment the list afterwards since all of you wanna see gameplay first. So, first opponent is a Master 2 player playing Namek. We're gonna see how this deck fares into this particular matchup and what's the general game plan. I'm gonna mulligan my hand, I wanna see my field in the starting end if possible, and a couple of cantrips for the first few turns. Usually what you're gonna do with this deck is you wanna protect your life as much as you can and set up your field for later turns. You wanna play your field, you wanna play your barrier cards, and most importantly, you wanna play a 4-cost barrier Frieza on turn 4. After that, once you set up everything, you can flip and then develop your pieces and win the game by keeping all the opponent pieces frozen in place. So, since we didn't have any cantrips on board in the first couple of turns, I'm gonna take 2 damage and drop down to 6 life. Then I'm gonna swing, drop Goku down to 5 life, and I'm gonna search for my cards. Double cantrip, I'm fine, my hand size is not dropping, and then the opponent plays 3-cost Goku. That is quite hard to face since he can swing 2 times for 25k, and it's not that easy to block, but I'm gonna take every hit and then block after flipping. You wanna flip, you wanna try and delay your awakening as much as possible, but of course you don't wanna shrink your hand size that much to block the opponent's swings. And then on turn 4 you wanna play your Frieza and swing to try and trade that 3-cost Goku, but I can still keep it frozen thanks to my leader effect, because at the end of my turn I can use the Fat Buu leader to drop a Babidi and then use my field to keep a 4 or less frozen in place, so it cannot untap on the following turn. I didn't mind trading the Krillin, cause I don't care if he ramps 1 extra mana. I only care about him not having that much pressure on board and try to control his board as much as possible. And then he's gonna actually play the double strike. This is quite odd, you don't usually wanna do this against yellow, cause most yellow decks have a way to deal with your secret on board, so you don't wanna play it before the killing turn. So I don't know why he played it on this turn, but he's gonna regret it. And then he plays the spaceship, draw 2 cards, use leader effect, and get back to 3 life. Then it's my turn, I'm gonna swing for 20. Usually, green Goku players take the first hit and block the second one, but I don't know why this guy wants to drop down to 1 life. I don't think he knew I'm playing the 1-cost spell, but yeah, I can just draw 1 card, keep the secret frozen, and play at the end of my turn a 2-cost Vegeta that acts as a blocker. He's a 20k blocker, and when he's KO'd, I can tap an opponent battle cards. So it's really strong into a lot of different decks. And now he basically cannot do anything. Like, he has to all-in me. I'm at 2 life, but yeah, have you seen? He killed my Vegeta with the Gohan, and thanks to his effect, I tapped the Gohan. So he cannot even swing with that. He attacked with leader, but I can take it since I have 3 super combo in my hand, and I'm stuck with the combo power. So he has no way to kill me on this turn, especially because he cannot even play another 3-cost SCR, since he already has 1 on board. Now he's gonna try and win the game with a Goku, but yeah, that's just not it. I have so much combo power, I'm not in danger. I can even block. I completely blocked a 120k swing, and I have 25k left. So yeah, that was the game against Namek. So if you're playing green into yellow, don't use your SCR that early. And then we have a match into a god player that is playing Jiren, since nowadays ladder is stuck with evil Buus. So Jiren is making a comeback, and I'm playing the other Buu, and I'm playing a lot of SCR, so my matchup into Jiren I think is better than playing evil Buu. But let's see how my deck works. So I'm just gonna charge, play a cantrip, draw one, and then Buu is gonna charge a secret. And I'll start blocking every hit I can early game, because I don't rely on my pieces on board that much, since red has a lot of ways to deal with them. He can play Whis, he can play Trickos Gohan, like a lot of different ways to kill my cantrips on board, so I'm gonna use them if I can, if he allows me to. So I'm just playing cantrip over cantrip, blocking every attack. And now he play a Whis, so I cannot freely use my cantrip anymore. I'm desperately looking for a field, but thankfully I can top deck it and play it on my turn 3. Then what I wanna do next turns is develop an SCR and then control his board. And later on I wanna play the other 6 cost SCR so I can keep his whole board frozen. He cannot even play 5 or 6 costs. I'm still at 8 life. And now I'm gonna start dropping down to my awakened side. I'm taking the hit. As I said, I don't wanna block from my hand, and he plays Jiren. If we were last set, I think I could have scooped up on the place, but thankfully we have the 4 cross Frieza, so I can just play it, and I can remove his Jiren starting from next turn. I take the hit, I don't really care, I can go down to 5, I go down to 4, and then he plays another Jiren and attacks again. I don't want to drop down that much, so I'm gonna block it with my super combos. And now he has 2 Jirens, I cannot double Final Explosion since I have only 5 mana, but thankfully we have the new SCR, so I can still remove those Jirens. He can still activate the effect, draw 1, so I'm fine with that. And he blocks the attack, because he's scared, of course, about my Final Explosion. If he doesn't block, I can just tap 3, Final Explosion, kill the Jiren, kill the Whis, and it's GG. So he has to block the attack. Then I'm gonna play a cantrip. I'm gonna block the Jiren thanks to my field, and I'm gonna play a Babidi. On my end turn, I'm gonna drop a 2 cost Vegeta, and that's it. So he's removing my Babidi, playing more cantrips. I don't know why he's playing that many cantrips on the Jiren build. It's quite strange. So I should have looked for my Final Explosion earlier with my Babidi. I had the option to take it, but I didn't think he would have swarmed like this. Like, this is not the usual Jiren play. So first thing first, I wanna kill the Jiren so he doesn't get the draws from it, thanks to my SCR, and then I'm going face with my lead and leave him at 4 life. I'm gonna develop another SCR and then pass turn. So I don't wanna let him flip, because then he can start playing his SCR. So I wanna keep it at 4 and then let it self-awaken to flip if he wants to. Now he's just gonna minus 15 my Vegeta. I can block the swing, and then I can rest a Whis. Now he's gonna play a Gohan, swing for 20. He should actually swing for 25. I don't know why he didn't flip on this swing, but I'm happy with that, so I can block with only a plus 5k. Now he flips, and then plays another cantrip, followed by another Whis, and pass the turn. He has so many cards in hand, so I'm quite happy to draw Final Explosion. I can start clearing his board a little bit. I kill 2 pieces, I play my MAJIN Vegeta, and then I can shade all of his Whis. untap, kill the other Whis, and start going face. He takes it, and then he takes another hit and drop down to 1 life. So he gave up on playing Jiren, of course, because I can remove them right away thanks to my SCR, so he can just go down to 1 life and play with many cards in hand. He spheres me, drop me down to 3, and then I'm quite sure his next line of play is to try and get me down to 2 life to all in with his double strike and Margarita play. That's why I wanna block every hit and defend my life as much as I can. I don't know why he doesn't swing for 30 comboing his cantrips, he could have done it. So I can safely block all of his attacks. Then I'm gonna try and trade his pieces. I'm gonna swing for 30. Swing another 30. And then I'm gonna develop my SCR, because I'm quite scared of his all-in, to be fair. He can just play double strike and triple Margarita. So that's why I wanna play my 6-cost SCR on this turn. So if he plays the double strike, it enters the field rested. And if he plays a 3-cost line, I draw 2 whenever he swings, because I have double Babidi barrier on board. So he wants to remove my SCR, of course, and unfortunately I don't have another copy in my hand. So yeah, it's quite tough. I get another super combo. I'm not gonna charge anymore. I don't care. I wanna just clear his board and try to get some cards out of his hand. I don't think I can all-in right now, so I'm just gonna trade a couple of cards, play another Searcher, and that's it. I'm gonna play at least one of my I-Beam, because I want another combo power in my hand, but unfortunately I draw a spaceship. I'm gonna play Babidi, get another 5k, and that's it. And now he wants to go all-in, so he plays the 5-cost Goku, kill my 10k, and play 4 fucking Margaritas. Yeah. But his all-in is too weak to kill me. I can just block his swing and then he cannot do anything. I still have 10k, 15, 20, 25k to block another attack, so he has to go all in for 50 and then 75. That's not feasible. So thanks to my SCR, I stole one more turn and get some combo power out of his hand, and I could survive. And that's it! Okay, so about the list. I wanna play at least 6 cantrips, cause that's all I wanna do in the early turns. I just wanna draw a lot of cards, so I wanna play a 1-cost cantrip on T1 and then a Babidi on turn 2, so I can still keep my hand size while blocking enemy attacks for free. So I have a total of 10 cantrips, and I have another 2-cost play on turn 2 in Babidi's spaceship. So my early game is quite consistent, I'd say. I can even play Frieza if I don't want to swing at the enemy lead. So I have a couple of different plays on the early game. I can even play my 2-cost Babidi barrier against certain decks that want to swing with their 3 costs, so I can start drawing as early as possible. Then I have a lot of targets for my leader effect, because my Buu, when he's flipped, can play a 2 or less Weak Soul or Evil Wizard from my hand on my field. That's why I can play either my Barrier Babidi, I can play my Searcher Babidi, I can play a couple of blockers in Yakon, and most importantly Vegeta. This is the best blocker that you can develop. And then I have my 4-cost pieces. I have 4-cost Goku to keep enemy board frozen. I have my MAJIN Vegeta if I wanna apply some pressure, so he can swing twice and still kill an enemy piece. And then, most importantly, I have my SCR. I think you wanna play 4 copies if you have it. Unfortunately, I only have 3, so that's why I'm playing 3, but you definitely want to play the 4th one. Then I play a couple of 6 cost SCR. This is quite strong. Maybe you want to up it to 3, because it's crucial in certain matchups, especially against red, but it's not that good into other matchups, so for now I have it at 2. Of course, these are mandatory, the super combos, and then you have 3 final explosion to control the enemy board. Of course, 4 Babidi spaceship, this is the MVP. You can freeze an enemy piece every turn for free thanks to your leader effect. And then I have 3 fierce hyper beam for the same reason. 1 cost, draw 1 and freeze 1 enemy piece. So technically I don't have 6 1 cost cantrips, I have 9 in total. So I have a lot of different plays and this is quite consistent. So that was it. I hope you liked the Babidi Buu list and let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'm gonna see you next time. You find me every day on twitch.tv/iceloomkr if you wanna see my live gameplay. See you next time.